What's going on, NBA fanatics? This is your friendly neighborhood Memphis Grizzlies homer, Memphis X, and I talk hoops. Today, we are going to talk about what is going on social media. I see a lot of people putting down their stake on who they want the Grizzlies to take at number 3 instead of appreciating that we have the 3rd pick in one of the best draft classes in the last 20 years. There are no bad outcomes at 3. Let's talk about it.
Wait, I did come in for the 808. 808. Big man in the paint, I talk hoops. Lay up, free throw is swoosh. Throw is swoosh.
So up until Sunday at the lottery, even through the lottery, I can admit I was feeling a little angst because this iteration of the Grizzlies could have been in for a long rebuild. And you just have to imagine that exactly where the team is. If you look at the roster and you say, what if Zach Edey has another injury this year to his lower body? Where is this Grizzly roster? It is in trouble. Now, of course, we have some good players. We have Cedric Coward, Jalen Wells, Ty Jerome, Scottie Pippen Jr., G.G. Jackson. We have some good players. But in the NBA is about the players you have at the top. And what was so encouraging last season was what Zach Edey did when he was healthy. So we have to really hope that he can be an additional piece and he can get his health together and he can give us at least 60-plus games this season and look like exactly what he looked like in the 11 games he played this past season. Now, Memphis was 25-57 last season. They only had a 37% chance of jumping into the top 4, and they jumped. We got the 3rd pick. Now, from the start of this college basketball season, there were 3 guys all considered number 1 worthy. A.J. Dybantsa, Darryn Peterson, Cameron Boozer. And we even got the bonus of a 4th player, Caleb Wilson, jumping into the conversation. And besides those 4, you had a few guards like Darius Acuff, Kingston Flemings, Keaton Wagler, all jump up and show that they had some superstar tendencies also. Those 3 guards themselves had 40-point games in college. So this draft was already looking good. That gave us 7-ish players that we could focus on. So we were pretty good. The problem was we thought we could, I know I did. I was like, man, we're going to fall to 8 and all those 7 guys are going to be gone and we're going to be picking between the rest and we're going to have to talk ourselves into somebody out of the top 7 being great. But then Sunday happened. We got the 3rd pick. And I'm going to tell you guys, I am a guy who has been on this internet, on social media, message boards for the last, since Memphis had the Grizzlies. Even before that, I have been on the internet arguing about basketball. That's what I love to do. I love talking basketball. But right now, I'm not about to argue with anybody, not a Grizz fan. I'm not arguing with any draft person on Twitter or X. I'm not arguing about anything about the top 3 pick and who I wanted the top 3 pick because frankly, I don't give a damn who is there at number 3. If it's Cameron Boozer, I'm ecstatic. If it's Darryn Peterson, I'm ecstatic. If it's AJ Dybantsa, I'm ecstatic. There is no bad outcome at 3, as long as Zach Kleiman sticks to those 3 players. So we have gone from, I'm not gonna lie, we were at the highest of highs for the Memphis Grizzlies fan base in 2022. And that night in Denver it's been gut punch after gut punch after gut punch after gut punch. And we even had another gut punch the other day. But regarding this draft, there is no reason to be arguing about the number 3 pick and who you want, who you have faith in, who your pick is, because any one of the 3 is worthy of being taken number 1 in this draft. So getting one of them at number 3 is great. Now, if you've been paying attention to the Grizzlies, this rebuild really kicked off last offseason with the Desmond Bane trade. You cannot, I said you cannot trade your 3rd best player in the offseason and expect to be a better team. It didn't happen. Now, in my mind, I think Zach Kleiman made the decision at the last trade deadline. If you can remember, the Grizzlies were 2nd in the West at the time of the last trade deadline. And Zach Kleiman jettisoned off Marcus Smart and Jake LaRavia. And that kind of killed the Grizzlies' depth. And then by the time the playoffs got here, we were barely in the play-in. Team fell apart. And I know, and I say from the bottom of my heart, when Darryn was playing like a number 1 option, the Grizzlies were in 2nd place, and Zach Kleiman decided not to invest in the team by getting some veterans or getting some more help, and instead got rid of people in the rotation. I kind of think that is when Darryn decided he didn't want to be part of this anymore. Now, there is some reasoning to have about, is this team serious about winning at the highest level? You can have that conversation later. Let's wait until later in the offseason. Right now, let's just enjoy this number 3 pick, be happy for who we can get, and start, don't argue about whether you want Darryn Peterson or Cam Boozer. Don't even argue about whether you want Caleb Wilson or Cam Boozer. You got to start worrying about other things, like the summer leagues they're going to play in. Are you going to try to get out there? That's what you need to be worrying about, because the Grizzlies are going to be one of the youngest teams in the league next year, barring a lot of trades this offseason. Sometime between now and draft day, Ja Morant is going to be traded. No matter how you feel about it, Ja Morant is just not going to play another game as a Memphis Grizzly. He's going to be traded between now and draft day. And what is could be even funnier, if they draft Cam Boozer and he chooses the number 12. Boy, some fans are going to be feeling some kind of way. But I think that is the best way to exercise the demons, to get Grizzlies fans to move on from Grizz Next Gen. I'm not going to lie, Grizz Next Gen, as bad as it ended, and it has ended terribly, on and off the court. The highs of 2022, the highs of being the darlings of the NBA, one of the best teams in the NBA, able to beat any team in the NBA on any given night, having a bunch of young, brash, star players, having the most exciting player in the NBA at the time. Man, it just makes me want to play. It's like, I guess this scene right here will say it best.
You know something? Maybe once a week, I wake up paralyzed, reliving that night. But before the sun went down, I think that was the best day of my life. Was it like that for you?
No doubt about it. Last time I seen my brother, I know you. Last time I seen the sun.
Early in this morning.
Just for a few hours. It was free.